Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. 2 people were killed and 2 others injured when lightning struck across the street from the White House during a severe thunderstorm. This is video outside the White House a few moments after the lightning strike. In the video, you see several ambulances and first responders performing CPR on one of the victims, while a woman paces back and forth, clearly distraught by what happened. Another person is being rolled into an ambulance. Authorities later identified the 2 people killed as 76-year-old James Mueller and 75-year-old Donna Mueller from Wisconsin. The other 2 people, a man and a woman, are in the hospital, listed in critical condition. Four current officers and 1 former officer involved in the deadly raid of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor's home in 2020 in Louisville, Kentucky, have now been federally charged with violating civil rights laws, which resulted in Taylor's death. Former Detective Joshua Janes, Sergeant Kyle Meany, and Detective Kelly Goodlett were charged with submitting a false affidavit to search Taylor's home before the raid. Former Detective Brett Hankinson, who fired 10 shots into Taylor's home during the raid, was charged with several federal counts, including depriving Taylor and others of their constitutional rights. Taylor's mother said she waited 874 days for justice for her daughter. Police in Henry County, Georgia, are searching for a man accused of shoplifting from a Home Depot store last month. Take a look at this surveillance photo. Several people say the man looks just like award-winning actor Bradley Cooper. Police say the man casually rolled out a Bosch rotary laser kit on a cart. Home Depot says the kit cost hundreds of dollars. Anyone with information is asked to call or text the Henry County Police Department's non-emergency line at this number. In this case, the thief should not be too difficult to find, right? Former Vice President Dick Cheney blasted former President Donald Trump in a new ad. He says, in the nation's 246-year history, there has never been an individual who is a greater threat to our country than Donald Trump. Cheney accused Trump of trying to steal last year's election, of lying to his supporters, and he called him a coward. Cheney also defended his daughter Liz, who is a Republican representative for the state of Wyoming. She is the vice chair of the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th riot on the U.S. Capitol and was among the few members of the Republican Party who voted in favor of Trump's second impeachment. Medical researchers at Yale University believe they have made a huge breakthrough that could make more organ transplants possible. During an experiment, a pig died. But using a system called OrganX, scientists were able to restore blood circulation in the pig 1 hour after it died. The experiment also restored blood flow in multiple organs. Some of the organs started working again after treatment. However, the scientists made it clear they did not actually bring the pig back to life, just the organs. But if the same thing can be done in humans, scientists believe there is the potential that many more organs can be preserved for life-saving transplants. Some food mashups just make sense. For example, a croissant and a donut is called a cronut. Taco Bell has combined pizza and tacos to make a Mexican pizza. But what about mustard and donuts? I know that sounds a little crazy. But this Saturday, August 6th, is National Mustard Day. So, mustard maker French's teamed up with a Brooklyn-based donut shop called Dough Donuts to create a special mustard-themed donut. It's a brioche donut with a sweet and savory yellow mustard coating topped with a yellow mustard cake crumble. The mustard donut will be available at the New York donut store locations and on their website until they sell out. But what do you think? Yummy or yucky? Five years ago, a German Shepherd named Sheba was dog-napped from her home in Texas. The family says the abduction was caught on home surveillance video. A truck pulls up to the owner's home and takes the dog from the yard. The family thought they'd never see Sheba again. But earlier this week, an animal control officer in a town 600 miles away found Sheba and saw that she had a microchip. The owner was contacted and told authorities that she was so excited that Sheba was found. Authorities are now working on a plan to get Sheba returned to her owner. Authorities still don't know who stole Sheba, but at least the story has a happy ending. Aww. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show team is taking a break for the summer. We'll see you again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.